Aloha! It's Friday. Well, here we are. It's Friday, and it's June 13th, Friday the 13th. Wow. Now, I'm a little on the crazy side because I think it's a great day. You know, I'm uh, I'm a believer that Friday the 13th are magical, and that you should enjoy the energy that it brings because you know, I know a lot of people think it's an evil day and it's bad luck or whatever, but no, it's whatever's in your mind. Your mind creates what's going on. So it's a great day, great weekend. Weather's nice. It's warm, but not too hot. Um, you know, so it's all good. Now, let's talk a little real estate. Actually, let's talk about, because, with everything that's going on in the administration and all of that, and student loans being forgiven and then not, we want to talk about student loans and home ownership. You know, according to a recent study, 72% of people with student loans think that their debt will delay their ability to buy a home. And maybe you're one of them, and you're wondering, do you have to wait until you've paid off those loans before you can buy your first home? Or is it possible you could still qualify for a home loan, even with that debt of the student loan? Well, having questions like that, those are normal, especially when you're thinking about making such a big purchase. But you should know you may be putting your home ownership goals on the back burner unnecessarily. I know for a while you thought it was going to be forgiven, but I don't know. Now you're going to have to pay them again. So, can you qualify for a home loan even if you have student loans? Well, in the simplest sense, what you want to know is, can you still buy your first home if you have student debts? And Yahoo Finance said student loans don't have to get in your way when it comes to becoming a homeowner. With the right approach and an understanding of how debt impacts your home buying options, buying a house with student loans is possible. And the data backs this up. An annual report from the National Association of Realtors, or NAR, showed that 32% of first-time home buyers had student loan debt. While everyone's situation is unique, your goal may be more doable than you realize. Plenty of people with student loans have the ability to qualify and buy a home. Let that reassure you that it is still possible, even as a first-time home buyer. And just in case, it's helpful to know the median student loan debt was $30,000. As an article from Chase said, it's important to note that student loans usually don't affect your ability to qualify for a mortgage any differently than other types of debt you have on your credit report, such as credit card debt and auto loans. If your income is steady and your overall finances are solid, home ownership can still be within reach. So having a student loan doesn't necessarily mean you have to wait to buy a home. Bottom line here, having student loans doesn't mean buying a home is off the table. Before you count yourself out, talk to me, and I have a lender who can help us talk through your debt and see if we can get you into a home. Well, it's going to be a great weekend. Go out and look at homes. Matter of fact, one of my homes that's on the market, we're having an open house on Saturday out in North Park in Valencia. So stop by and say hello. But I won't be there, but one of our agents will be. My contact information is down below in the comments. Go get a hold of me. We can connect you to my the lending side, our Kevin Kerr. He's fantastic. And have a great weekend. And don't forget, just because it's Friday the 13th, I think it's a great day. Let me change your mind by you going out and having a great day. All right, now, you have a good weekend. And don't forget, it is Aloha Friday. No work till Monday. Well, unless you're in retail sales, you're in hospitality, or you're in real estate, and then we're working this weekend. All right. Well, have a great weekend. Aloha. Go enjoy the weather. And happy Father's Day on Sunday to all you fathers. Bye-bye now.